Karl, you are very kindly going to talk to us about Harken's main winch ranges that we keep in stores. So can you give us an introduction to the two types that we've got on the stand here?
Yeah, sure. So Harken has two ranges of winches, which are the radial range of winches. You'll find these winches on majority of production boats, certainly European production boats, and they come in various sizes, all the way from, say, small 15, 20 sizes, working up 35s, 40s, 46s, 60s, and even size 70 winches. The radial range is available in a black anodised finish, or as well as a chrome bronze finish for a more classy sort of look for it as well. Of course, as you'll see, all of these are self-tailing winches, but we also manufacture them in plain top as well.
Is there a benefit to a self-tailing over a plain top winch, or is it just personal preference? Or
yeah, that's a good point. So the self-tailing winch basically allows you to use two hands in actually winding the winch round without having to hold the tail of the sheet itself. So certainly in windy conditions, you can put more effort into actually winding the winch round without having to worry about holding that tail. Without the self-tailer, then you'd always need to keep a load on that to actually then wind the actual sheet and the sail in.
so what are the other winches that we have on this little pod here, the Performer one?
Yeah, certainly. So the other range that we do is the Performer range of winches. These are a slightly more technical winch. The main difference is that the actual drum is alloy all the way to the base, whereas a radial has a plastic skirt at the bottom. The Performer range has a shot-blasted finish to the drum, whereas the radial range has a scalloped surface. The reason is on these winches, which are usually used on performance cruisers and racer cruisers, you would find they'll have more technical ropes, typically Dyneema ropes with some kind of very abrasion-resistant jacket. So you need this shot-blasted effect to really grip them. On a radial range winch, it's typically used on cruising boats. Cruising boats tend to use braid-on-braid ropes, and therefore they're softer, more supple. And this drum itself is more kind to the ropes. It won't basically grip the rope and start to wear it as it would do on something like a Performer winch. Other than that, they do exactly the same job, and the gears inside, like for like, are the same. It's just the drum and the matte black finish is the main.
Because, like you say, you'd expect on those higher performance boats, the higher performance ropes just makes the life of them longer and durable.
Exactly, absolutely. Here are the two most common winch handles we do. Both of them are locking winch handles. There is a thumb lock, which basically allows you to stop the actual winch handle popping out. We have a chromed bronze finish, which is the more classical finish, and then we have a black alloy finish, an anodised alloy finish, which is much lighter, of course. The next type of winch we have, or winch handle we have, is going to be the speed grip version here. The speed grip version has this mushroom on the top, which allows you to have double-handed, and then put more effort into actually winding the winch itself, as opposed to just a single-handed version like this. And then finally, we have our one-touch handle, which is more of a racer's handle. Instead of a thumb, you actually just grip, squeeze and pull.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Karl. It's been very informative, and yeah, be sure to check out Harken winches online and in store at Force 4.